Perhaps you've seen it, maybe in a dream, a murky, forgotten land. A place where souls may mend your ailing mind. You will lose everything once branded, the symbol of the curse, an augur of darkness. Your past, your future, your very light. None will have meaning, and you won't even care. By then, you'll be something other than human. A thing that feeds on souls, a hollow. Long ago, in a walled-off land far to the north, a great king built a great kingdom. I believe they called it Drangleic. Perhaps you're familiar. No, how could you be? But one day, you will stand before its decrepit gate without really knowing why. Like a moth drawn to a flame, your wings will burn in anguish, time after time. For that is your fate, the fate of the cursed.
And so begins Dark Souls 2. Oh, I saw a message already. Who left back there? is a little loud. Let's actually take a minute and turn that down. Master volume. Oh, there is no master volume. How about that? Oh. Might have to work with that for a minute. Music volume, sound effect volume, sound effect. Just down one pip. There we go. Blasting my ears out. Already beginning on a bit of a different note. How the game looks a little different already. Very different from Soulsborne.
What seems to be the ruckus?
Oh my, your face. The face of the curse. It's an undead. An undead has come to play. They all end up here. All the ones like you. You spoke to that kind old dear, didn't you?
You're finished. You'll go hollow. Yes, you'll become one of them.
Hollows prey upon men, feast upon their souls. This is the fate of the cursed.
What is your name?
Keyword for this part. That's me. Yep, sure am.
At least you know your own name. Here's your reward for sharing. It's a human effigy.
Take a closer look. Who do you think it's supposed to be?
Think back, deep into your past. Yes, it's an effigy of you.
Kind of a bit of an unorthodox intro. So, we have the usual starting classes. We have the warrior, it's a little different this time, starts with a broken sword. The knight, heavy armor. Swordsman, dual wielder, bandit, cleric, sorcerer, explorer, and deprived. I'm going to start with the swordsman. Gift is fire ascetic, petrified something. I'm actually gonna take the healing wares. And I'm not gonna spend too long on the character creation, but I do want to customize this a little bit. So we have male, we have build that we can edit. Let's be a skinny boy. Bit of muscle. Not that we're gonna see much of that. Face, homeland. Randomizers, huh? Let's hit the random button a couple times, see what happens. Boy, there sure are some creations. They're all very, unique. Wow. One of the great things about Dark Souls is that you can make your characters look real weird. Try changing the homeland, see what happens there. This guy's all burnt up. Yeah, yeah, maybe random's not so much a good idea. This one is almost okay, the face just looks a little squished. That guy's really burnt. Give it a couple more rolls. Yikes. This one looks okay. Take this one. Hair, let's change it to... Yep. Long hair is fine. Hair color. Again, not too big of a deal, given that we're not going to see much of the character. It's fine. Gonna give him a tattoo. Where's the tattoo even? I forgot that there were tattoos, actually. I need to... I would like to zoom out and see where the tattoos are. Oh, it's on the cheek. I see it. Really a big fan of that. Beard. Yeah, that's decent. I mean, again, for random settings in Character Creator. What are the advanced settings? Oh, that's like your real fine-tuning. Alright, this is fine. Unlike Dark Souls 1.
All people come here for the same reason. To break the curse. You're no different, I should think. Doesn't stand a chance.
Well, you never know. Go through the door and trot along to the kingdom.
But remember, hold on to your souls. They're all that keep you from going hollow. Oh, I'll fool you no longer. You'll lose your souls. All of them. Over and over again.
Some real nice old ladies. Real helpful, real encouraging. Okay, so now the game kind of begins a little proper. This is still considered the tutorial area. I think up here we do indeed have a treasure chest. With a healing, with a human effigy. The healing wares are already in my inventory. Controls are mostly the same. The game just feels a little more... feels looser than Souls 1. The first thing I'm actually going to do is check these areas for items, because I know that there was one. Yeah, there's a thing over there. This is very easy to overlook. All smooth and silky stone. So as I do this, a little bit of, I guess, commentary on this game. So this game, I mean, it was a big deal when Dark Souls was announced to be getting a sequel. But this game was actually developed by, like, the Souls B team. So the main Souls developers did not work on this game, and I am getting my butt kicked by these things. So it's a very divisive game. A lot of changes were made to the core gameplay. One of them being obviously the healing system. Now instead of just having your Estus, you have life gems and stuff like that, which I'm gonna pop one now and you'll see. They're not an instant heal, they're more of a heal over time. Or I thought I saw a thingamajig here. What else? The option, that's always been there actually. Okay, my controller is freaking out. It's hitting some buttons that I do not want to be hitting. Like I can see it's doing that by itself. Give me 1 second. Okay. Yeah, it was like adjusting my volume and doing heavy attack. I don't know. That happens sometimes with this computer. I really don't know what the cause is at this point in time. I'll figure it out. But that happens. Anyway, as I was saying, Souls 2 was developed by a B team. Has a lot of changes from Souls 1 that were either... I mean, you either liked it or you didn't. I can't word it any other way. And we will see those changes. Bonfires are places of respite. You may also light torches on them. Full of a lost undead and a torch. So there's a torch. I believe it still takes up a weapon. No, maybe not. Oh yeah, you can equip multiple... I mean, you could in the first game, but they gave you an extra slot. So, right. So the torch is its own thing. Yeah, so the torch is its own thing. You don't have to carry around like a skull lantern or anything anymore. You can just do this. I mean, you still have to sacrifice a weapon slot, and the torch only remains lit for so long. But it's a nice compromise. You don't have to sacrifice inventory or equipment slots for it. There's a big boy over there, but I'm gonna take a moment here and light these torches. Disclaimer, I have not played this game in a very, very long time. I think I played it maybe when it came out. I beat it. I have not touched the DLC. I remember being very put off by it because of a lot of the changes, you know? But in retrospect, I don't think it's a bad game. Like, I think it's just different. Demon Souls was a certain way, and Dark Souls followed that style very closely. And then this game came along and tried a few new things, some for better, some for worse. And like I said, a lot of those changes will be made apparent as I go along here. One of the changes being the way the backstabs work. Was I know it was a huge point of contention for a lot of people. So in Souls 1, normally you would just, you know, circle around an enemy, hit the attack button, and you'd go into an invincible backstab animation. So here, you have to get behind the enemy and hold the attack button. And then the animation that you go into does not grant invincibility. You can be hit out of a backstab. So backstabs are no longer the, you know, easy win button that they used to be in Souls. The same goes for parry and riposting. Wielding two weapons is a little more viable now. There's actually, like, a system in place for it, sort of. They definitely work together better, and there is a sort of system in place to accommodate that. One thing I don't like about this game is that the fall damage can be extreme at times. You'll notice there, I took a couple steps off a ledge. In Souls 1, that probably would not have done anything. There, it took... I mean, the damage isn't critical, but it did enough to be noticeable. So, that also means that falls that I could probably take in Souls 1 will outright kill me in Souls 2, and that is, that will become very, very, apparent as I try and make the adjustment. There is still ways to reduce falling damage, but the tolerance is a lot lower. I feel like lighting all these torches does something. I don't want to spend too long here, but I do want to light the torches, so I'm gonna go with, you know, my instinct and light the torch. So if this takes a minute, I apologize, but, you know, gotta scope out the area. I'm sure I could have just done this while fighting the enemies, but, you know, I'm not that smart. So these are all little, like, tutorial caves. All the gravestones or markers here. Each of the controls. And I kind of have a basic gist of what I'm doing, so... But I'm still reading some of them, you know, as a refresher in case there's, like, a mechanic I might overlook or something, like that dashing jump. Dashing jump has changed. In Soulsborne, you would have to hit your roll button again while you were running. You used run, roll, and jump all in the same button, which could be problematic at times. Here, you just hit, you click the left stick like you would a sprint, and you do your little jump. I mean, you can change it back to the old way. I'm fairly certain that's a toggle, but I kind of like this way a little better. You have your plunging attack, LT, RT with shield equipped, parry, and then you have a guard break, which is like the kick. There's a door here. Let's see where this leads. Item. Cracked red eye orb. Familiar item. Tempting attack. Let's see. Got a torch to light up here. Oh, I should have kicked that ladder down. Oh well. The light here. A basilisk guy here? Yep. Already nice and early with these boys. Statue blocks your way. Yep, can't get past them. Now... I think I was supposed to roll off that little ledge, but it looked like... You know, me and Dark Souls and Dark Souls ledges, we don't get along. You know, anything that looks like it's more than a inch high may as well be an impassable wall. I'm fairly certain that's the intention here. Up a life gem because the full damage is killing me. If I can... Nope, cannot. And the only other way seems to be there. So, let me just do a quick loop around, make sure I didn't miss any torches or something. I stumbled over my words. I mean, I do that a lot. I know I apologized a lot for it last playthrough, or at least I think I did. It's gonna be a recurring thing. I just came from this direction, yep. Getting myself flipped turned upside down. A minute. Sit right here. Oh. Can't light the torch there? I could. Oh, can't light the torch there. Cool. Gotta light it at a bonfire. Not even an elevation thing either. Okay, well. Let me at least get that ladder down and I'll move on, because there is a real lovely vista to see soon. Over here. Oops. Not mean to roll. Item. Do that? I think I know how to do that. Camera. Ah, yes. So that all smooth and so.
Give it smooth. Yes, you! Give us Silky! Yeah, yeah. So nice, so smooth.
Full of Lost Undead. So those birds are in every Souls game. They take very specific items from what I recall. Oh yeah, that's right, I can't be this time and just slide. I actually have to hold the button down. Or the stick down, I should say. This statue, can I just hit it? Statue blocks your way. Oh no! Alright. I'll probably come back here. I think that's just so I don't go and fight the big boy yet. Even though I would like to. But in the meantime, I'll make my way through here. Nice little cavern, which leads to... Welcome to the fire link of this game. And there it is. Sorry, I cut it off a little early. Looking around real quick. It actually leads to another area that I'm not gonna... Yes, it does. Yes, I remember this now. Okay. We're not going there yet. We're not going there yet. I was just looking for items. Anyway, for real this time. Cue music. This fine young lady.
Are you the next monarch? Or merely a pawn of fate? Bearer of the curse, I will remain by your side till this frail hope shatters. Take this with you. May it ease your journey. Go on and see the king. He who made Drangleic what it once was. He who peered at the essence of the soul. King Vendrick.
May level up by the power of the Emerald Herald.
Bearer of the curse, seek misery. For misery will lead you to greater, stronger souls. You will never meet the king with a soul so frail and pallid. Seek those whose names are unutterable, the four endowed with immense souls. Their souls will serve as beacons. Once you have found them, return here to me, so that hope will not fade away. Bearer of the curse, seek souls, larger, more powerful souls. Seek the king. That is the only way. Lest this land swallow you whole, as it has so many others.
So this is the famous bearer seek lest NPC, because everyone just, you know, mashes through that dialogue to level up. I actually can't level up right now. I don't have enough souls. But that is the Emerald Herald. She will be the designated level up NPC. Can't do it at bonfires anymore.
Undead, aren't you? You have that distinct scent, the smell of irreversible fate. This is Majula. It is a kind of settlement, a place where life is almost normal. And in Drangleic these days, there are very few places like that. I am Solden, and like you, I lost everything, and now I'm here. You probably heard that it was possible to break the curse here. Well, that's not true at all. There's nothing here for you, me, or anybody. Do you know much about souls? Even I'm not certain, but I'm told that the soul is the essence of life itself. Anything living, sentient or no, supposedly has one. What we call the curse is traceable to the soul. Do you see what that means? To be alive, to walk this earth. That's the real curse, right there. We undead will never die. And that's quite quite a predicament, really. There are 4 beings in this land with giant souls. And wherever you go from here, you'll sooner or later come up against them. Each has a powerful soul and a terrible curse. If that frightens you, then you ought to just give up right now, like I have. Do you ever cry out for help? The journey of an undead is long and treacherous. You'll face invaders from other worlds at every turn. If you need help, why not proclaim faith in the Blue Sentinels? When you face danger, the Blue Sentinels will come to your aid. Protection is yours, if you wish. You need only accept their kind embrace.
First Covenant.
That is a wise decision. People are weak, but the Blue Sentinels watch over us in their benevolence. Let the Sentinels cradle you in their embrace. Do you feel lonely here? It suits me just fine, as I've nothing left anyway. It will grow on you, this place. Give it some time. Do you see the way beyond the bonfire? That will take you to the forest of the giants. There was once a great fort, but little of it remains. You may just find something there that will be of use on your journey. But don't venture too far inside, or you might not come back.
I apologize if I'm, letting him ramble on and on, but he is, the equivalent to the Crestfallen Warrior in Firelink, and he's Mr. Exposition at this time. So I just kind of want to exhaust his dialogue because I'm not going to talk to him much.
Hade's Tower of Flame lies beyond the far gate. In the cathedral, the Apostles of Blue gather. But the road leading there is perilous. The gate is rigged with some contraption. But how it works, I just don't know. Have you seen that pit, that gaping hole in the earth? I don't know what it's like down below, but I wouldn't suggest trying to find out. Besides, you'll never make it down there, not without a ladder of some sort. The flame you see there is a bonfire. They exist all across the land, beacons to we undead. If you are tired, try resting beside the flame. The flame heals us. Long ago, a woman called a firekeeper watched over each bonfire. She kept the flame lit and guarded it from those who would extinguish it. I wonder where the firekeepers went.
2.
Did you notice any letters on the ground on the way here? These are messages that have jumped the fissures between worlds. In Drang Lake, the flow of time is convoluted. Things shift and waver, twist and turn, poignant wishes, dashed dreams. The messages convey our very inner thoughts. If your will to soldier on falters, try leaving a message. Somebody out there is sure to listen. You may notice symbols that appear upon the ground. These are summon signets.
Alright.
If you feel... Do you see the way?
Okay. His dialogue is looping now.
May you find peace on your journey.
Just more tutorial information. But yeah, that's our crestfallen warrior. Crestfallen Soldan is his name. We have this fellow over here.
Who are you? Oh, it doesn't matter. Just help me open this door. I packed my tools in here, seeing it was vacant, but now somebody's gone and locked the door. I'm a blacksmith. I'm nothing without my tools. Bring me that key. Chop chop.
I have to find the key to open up the blacksmith, even though it just come in through the window, but you know. Don't worry about it. Don't think about it too hard. Over here's a tent with the dead person in it. Had a life gem. Ironic.
Oh, undead, are we? And what? Just about
Oops.
ready to fall apart, I'd say. Not exactly the time to be chatting with a cat. Well, suit yourself. Oh yes, you may call me Shalqua. Enchantée.
Chante.
So, ooh, you smell wonderful.
Keep skipping dialogue, and I don't mean to. So this is actually a merchant. Ring of Whispers, which is kind of useless. Name engraved ring makes co-op easier. Red Eye ring is if you want PvP. Silver Cat ring's a big one, reduces damage from falling, and then Ring of the Evil Eye, absorb HP from each defeated foe. Then there's consumables.
This place is already dead. Everything will crumble and waste away so that something new may be born. Isn't it wonderful? This place is fascinating. We receive only the most peculiar visitors. Folk like yourself. It's enough to keep even a cat amused. Nothing suited you, I presume? Well, that's dismaying.
Yep, see you around, cat, and no, the cat cannot be attacked. Well, you can attack it, but it's not going to take any damage.
Oh,